Guruve Saranam. Guruvin vadivil Thiruve Saranam.
Scriptures by Guru Maharaj Shri K.R. Santhanam.
Gayathri Manthra. What sound can be created in space, considering it's a vacuum? No air, no sound. A fairy tale explanation, nonetheless. Sounds funny and a far-fetched explanation. Some things don't seem to have any connection at all. Gayathri Mantram, a scientific view. Gayathri Mantra has been bestowed the greatest importance in Vedic Dharma. This mantra has also been termed as Savitri and Vedamata, the mother of the Vedas. The literal meaning of the mantra is, O God, you are omnipresent, omnipotent, and almighty. You are all light. You are all knowledge and bliss. You are destroyer of fear. You are creator of this universe. You are the greatest of all. We bow and meditate upon your light. You guide our intellect in the right direction. The mantra, however, has a great scientific import too, which somehow get lost in the literary tradition. The modern astrophysics and astronomy tell us that our galaxy called Milky Way or Akash Ganga contains approximately 1,00,000,000 of stars. Each star is like our sun, having its own planet system. We know that the moon moves around the earth and the earth moves around the sun along with the moon. All planets round the sun. Each of the above bodies revolves round at its own axis as well. Our sun, along with its family, takes one round of the galactic center in 22.5 crore years. All galaxies, including ours, are moving away at a terrific velocity of 20,000 miles per second. And now, the alternative scientific meaning of the mantra, step by step. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Bhur, the earth. Bhuva, the planets, solar family. Swa, the galaxy. We observe that when an ordinary fan with a speed of 900 rpm, rotation per minute, moves, it makes noise. Then one can imagine with a great noise would be created when the galaxies move with a speed of 20,000 miles per second. This is what this portion of the mantra explains, that the sound produced due to the fast moving earth, planets and galaxies is Om. The sound was heard during meditation by Rishi Vishwamitra, who mentioned it to other colleagues. All of them then unanimously decided to call this sound Om, the name of God, because this sound is available in all the three periods of time. Hence it is set, permanent. Therefore, it was the first never revolutionary idea to identify formless God with a specific title, form called Upadhi. Until that time, everybody recognized God as formless and nobody was prepared to accept this new idea. In the Gita also it is said, Om iti ekaksharam Brahma, that the name of the Supreme is Om, which contains only one syllable.
The sound Om heard during Samadhi was called by all seers Nada Brahma, a very great noise, but not a noise that is normally beyond a specific amplitude and limits of decibels suited to human hearing. Hence, the rishis called the sound Udgit, musical sound of the above, that is heaven. They also noticed that the infinite mass of galaxies moving with the velocity of 20,000 miles per second was generating a kinetic energy is equal to half mv squared, and this was balancing the total energy consumption of the cosmos. Hence they named it Pranav, which means the body, Vapu, or storehouse of energy, Prana. Tat Savitur Varenyam, Tat, that God, Savitur, the sun, star, Varenyam, worthy of bowing or respect. Once the form of a person along with the name is known to us, we may locate the specific person. Hence, the two titles, Upadhi, provide the solid ground to identify the formless God. Vishwamitra suggested, He told us that we could realize the unknowable formless God through the known factors, sound, Om, and the light of sun, stars. A mathematician can solve an equation x squared plus y squared equal to 4. If x equal to 2, then y can be known, and so on. An engineer can measure the width of a river even by standing at the river bank just by drawing a triangle. So was the scientific method suggested by Vishwamitra in the mantra in the next portion as under. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Bhargo, the light. Devasya, of the deity. Dhimahi, we should meditate. The Rishi instructs us to meditate upon the available form, lights of suns, to discover the formless creator, God. Also, he wants us to do japa of the word Om. This is understood in the mantra. This is how the sage wants us to proceed. But there is a great problem to realize it, as a human mind is so shaky and restless that without the grace of the Supreme Brahma, it cannot be controlled. Hence, Vishwamitra suggests the way to pray him as under. Diyo yona prachodayat. Diyo, intellect. Yo, who? Na, we all. Prachodayat, guide to right direction. O God, deploy our intellect on the right path. Full scientific interpretation of the mantra goes like this. The earth, Bhur, the planets, Bhuva, and the galaxies, Swa, are moving at a very great velocity. The sound produced is Om, the name of formless God. That God, Tat, who manifests himself in the form of light of suns, Savitur, is worthy of bowing or respect, Varenyam. We all therefore should meditate, Dhimahi, upon the light, Bhargo, of that deity, Devasya, and also do chanting of Om. May he, yo, guide in right direction, Prachodayat, our, na, intellect, Dio. So we notice that the important points hinted in the mantra, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yona Prachodayat, are the total kinetic energy generated by the movement galaxies acts as an umbrella and balances the total energy consumption of the cosmos. Hence it was named as a pranava, body of energy. This is equal to half mv squared, mass of galaxies into velocity squared. Realizing the great importance of the syllable Om, the other later date religions adopted this word with a slight change in accent, Amen and Amin. The God could be realized through the Saguna, gross, Upasna method, that is, by chanting the name of the Supreme as Om and by meditating upon the light emitted by stars, suns. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yona Prachodayat.
Om Shri Gurubyo Namaha.